What is up, guys? Welcome back to Rugby Challenge 3. It's been about 35 seconds since I stopped filming my last video, and I thought, let's stay on Pro Rugby just so we can be different from all the rugby gaming channels out there. So this time it is going to be Ohio versus Sacramento, and we're going to be playing this at Canterbury Stadium. Actually, I cannot tell if it is Canada or not because it has a little Canadian flag. 10 minutes, gonna go for evening, and yeah, let's get straight into this. Pro Rugby match number 2, Ohio versus Sacramento. Yeah, is actually on my bucket list to go to a Pro Rugby game, and since I used to live and probably will end up living on the East Coast, then it will probably end up being a Ohio game, so better start learning these names. So anyway, Ohio versus Sacramento in Canterbury, probably Canterbury, is there a Canterbury, New Zealand? I don't know. But here we go. Ohio in the red and blue, Sacramento in green. Let's get right into this as the kickoff is taken, and there is support for our player. Volley to Davies. Davies is looking to and he jukes them all. He cuts right through the defense and scores right out of the post. 3 minutes in, and Ohio has 5 points with a conversion on the way. What an opening! Wow, I should really use Pro Rugby more because I end up being much better. But I promise the next video will not be a Pro Rugby team. In fact, I don't know when the next video is going to come out because I have to edit 4 videos now. Probably be a very light editing job. Just some very simple stuff. And this is not going to go well. But we do get the ball back after tossing it up. Or throwing it, I don't know. After getting rid of it on accident, we do manage to get it back. We're probably going to lose it here. So no, we're going to retain this. But yeah, that was very lucky of us to get the ball back very quickly. And that is a third change of possession in like 60 seconds of real life time. Not game clock, but like real life. They're looking to steal this, but they're not going to get... Ohio looking to steal this, but they're not going to get it.
Release.
The Davies trying to stop them all, and he does. McIntosh looks like he's injured Mr. Bennett over there. He's going to have to come off, and there's going to be a scrum feed to Sacramento. Very tight contest here. Still only 7-0. This seems to be a typical trend of mine to take a quick try and then watch his things tighten up really slowly. As Sacramento tries to put something together here inside our 22. Ferrini tries to steal the ball. But he cannot. And is going to try and steal the ball here, but he can't. Whoever this is on our team. And Shaw is going to try and tackle him, but he can't. Haralji something gets the tackle, pushes them back. Sacramento not making much ground here as they try and stop to maul, but they can't. Now they're inside the 5. It looks like they are going to score here. Yes, they will. Just past that little thing, the little T. The cross section. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. As they line up this conversion, it goes through. Ohio and Sacramento tied here at Canterbury Stadium. And we're going to try and kick this into the forward pack. Let's get this. And one thing that I did notice about Rugby Challenge 3 is you don't have players lifting up other players, which I feel like I see a lot more in real life than I do in this game. You can't. It's not even a possibility to have two players lift up a third to take the kickoff, which I feel like I see that all the time, especially with New Zealand during the 2015 World Cup. They're going to try and steal this here, and they do. They do steal it in the ruck. Joseph to Shaw to Suni. What? To Suniala. What? And the steal by Suniala. Wasn't Suliana playing for us? No, this is the different Suliana. What do you know? Or sorry, when I say playing for us, he was playing. There was a Suliano on San Diego, which again I was just filming, so that's how I was able to remember his name. Falcone tries to break the line, but can't get past the tackle, and run out from the ruck. Gets a bit of space, but not much. Suniala, not the San Diego one, the Ohio one, to Joseph, who loses it backwards, and Falcone lands on it. He lands on it just in time, and Ferrarini to Joseph, to Elkins, who's going to kick it, but lose it, and Suniala's going to pick it up and take the 5-meter scrum. I really hope I've been pronouncing Suniala right, because I've had to say it twice. And I've just said it the exact same way. Last minute of play here. Will Sacramento be able to do anything in the final 20 seconds, because this is running very fast? There's the siren. And Davis is going to try and tackle him, but no, he's going to have to bring in the fullback. But the pass inside, and it looks like they're going to just let this go out or not. We will actually just kick it out once we actually get some room. But Joseph, I'm actually going to try and get run with this because I can, and maybe just maybe get enough space for a drop goal. One of my favorite plays of rugby. Either type. And exposing that same hole in the defense. They're actually going to take this all the way for a 45th minute try during injury time. Ohio making sure they do not go into the locker rooms without the lead. Breaks through that right side defense. Able to just dive and put the ball right under the posts for an easy kick, which I'm going to drag back just to make it a little more interesting for Davies. And oh boy, oh, that is quite embarrassing. I did not know what that did, but we now only have a 5-point lead, but we do have a 62% possession, which is good, 57% territory, and we're going to go straight back out there. Not going to waste any time and put a very deep kickoff, try and pin them within their 22. I basically only have 2 kickoff strategies, very short or very long, nothing in the middle, and that is just going to bounce. Very lucky. It did not look like they were anywhere. They looked like they were 5 steps past their 22. And it is going to be a very, very long line-out ball, which Davies is going to take. Shaw to Suniala. Suniala kicks it and tricks the fullback. Ferrarini is not going to be able to steal it, and there's not going to be much support, mostly because I didn't press any buttons.
Release.
Ohio having some pretty good defense and forcing a kick, which is not even going to get to halfway. Sacramento being forced to kick it. And here we go with the line out. This might be lost. This is going to, yes, this is going to go Sacramento's way. And Sacramento is going to put on a very good show here. Try and tie this up or even take the lead. But they're going to go into touch. Hopefully we can get this line out right, because no, we're not. We're just going to give it right back to them because That's obviously what we want to do for some reason. Okay. And there's a bomb kick here. But we are not going to be able to keep him out. Sacramento ties it up with a conversion on the way. And if they can, they're probably going to take the lead here unless this guy has a complete brain fart like I did. Oh! And he misses it. And they will not be able to take the lead off of my mistake. Oh, that is very unfortunate for them, but very fortunate for us, as now we can... Well, actually, this whole time we could have used a drop goal to win, but...
Release.
Because it was only going to be worth 2 points anyway. This isn't NRC. But very lucky for us, as we're just tied, not behind, which is always better. Suniala to Shaw. Shaw passes it. What number, whatever, does not pay attention and pick up the ball? That is just something I really hate about this game. There's a lot of brain-dead moments where players in real life would have enough awareness, and you expect the computer to be able to, and then that guy is wearing an American flag hat in a professional rugby game. Kudos to you. And if I may, just get the name of that manufacturer that makes that, because that is amazing. And Ohio steals this, finds a hole. Suniala to Shaw. Brilliant play. And Shaw's going to kick it upfield. And this is going to happen. McTiernan might be able to steal this, but he can't. The Sacramento just holds on.
Release.
Ugh. That kick is probably gonna go. Don't let it go. Let it go. Okay. Okay. Just let it go. Do not try anything fancy. This might go either way. It really depends. But we actually managed to keep it. And Davies is going to offload at the exact wrong moment. And then we are going to give this ball up. And Davis is going to be tackled in goal. Whew. This is tough. Sacramento providing a much better game than Denver. If you watch my last video, Davis is going to drag him into touch. And it's going to be another 7-man line out. But that is not going to be straight at all. We're going to... What? What is even happening? That's the second time I was like, there's no way this is going to be straight. And cuts right through the defense, but he can't make it. But that is really strange, because it looks like it is nowhere near straight at all. But yet, no penalty, no option. Just play on. Very weird. Very fortunate for us, but doesn't seem all that fair. And we're just going to let that go out. It's going to be very hard to put something together. Here we go. This one is definitely straight. Definitely angled a little more towards our team. And Davies to Shaw. To Suniala, who's going to take off. Ferrerini to Walduck. To Shaw. And we knock it on. And that's going to be the game. Unless... Yes, because Rugby Challenge 3, we cannot have a overtime for some reason. But I'm not going to leave you, the viewer, on the hook. Let's finish this.
What? Yeah! Y'all ready to play some football?